So it's taken us a bit of time to prep it. We're missing a vehicle, but we've got a supply truck or a troop transport still anyway. We're just gonna... we just lost one. We're gonna try and do a bit of experimentation to figure out how much fuel you'll get back from the wrecks. There's nothing explicitly been released, and we've had a question post directly asking to cover it in a little bit more detail. We're thinking it's equating to about 10%. We're thinking it's equated to about 10%. We're going to get a definitive now. Obviously, this will be relative to the American side, and hopefully we'll find a common number. So let's go for it.
It was 480 when I started. And it's now 510. What's your fuel to start now? This is a medium. That was 20 fuel. This is a light tank. 575, so that gave me 15. 575. That gave me 575, 15 star. And there is an increase in salvage timer as well for the different grades. Dude, that just bumped me up. 60 fuel. 60 fuel, so it's 10%. It's 10%. Wow. 10%. Wow, okay.
Alrighty, so we went through it all, and we've come through a common denominator. Now, we only did the American side. It was just to find what the common figure was, and it is working out at 10% of the fuel cost of the vehicle that is that you're salvaging. So we worked out trucks, obviously doing 100 fuel to spawn in, you'll get 10 back. For the mediums, at 200, you get 20 back. We even tried it on the American side because the Jumbo 75 and the Jumbo 76, they're 100 fuel difference. They too give you a 10 fuel difference between the 75 and the 76, being a 50 and a 60 fuel regain. But 10%, which now means that when you're in the field and you're running around, it's always now important to salvage as much as you can to maintain your armor output, or even to make sure you've always got supply trucks, you've always got half tracks as a last resort backup. Now, just bearing in mind that this is for vehicles only, you cannot do any of the map furniture, the spawning, the environmental wrecks. These are only wrecks that have been spawned in during the start of the game by players, and you cannot salvage the likes of repair stations. We've tried it. I thought it would be interesting. It had wheels, doesn't qualify. Apparently there was more to it than just having an axle. Now, just to add context to this, we went through all the loadouts, and hammers are a lot more widespread than what I gave credit for. So the only roles that don't have hammers are the machine gunner, all loadouts, the medic, all loadouts, the commander, the squad lead role within a squad, and then within the armor, it will be the standard issue, and the mechanic loadouts don't have hammers, but the technician does. So I'm not being funny. You can have a 5-man, it'd be 6-man squad, but with a squad leader, you can have 5 guys, all guaranteed to have hammers, and filling your key squad roles for the battlefield and salvaging like absolute crazy. Now, just think about it. This now sounds very far out. You salvage 10 enemy heavy tanks in an hour game, or an hour and a half, 2-hour game. You get a free heavy tank spawned for your team. Over the course of that game, you do 10 heavies. And trucks become more often light tanks as medium tanks, recon tanks. They're a lot more common than heavy tanks, so they'll be also good to top up. But your resource generation per minute when you're doing this salvaging is so much better. So I would highly, highly, highly encourage you. So get out there and start salvaging.